So I've got a second question this week, and it comes from Sue DeWitt. And let me give you a little context here. It says, we are a smaller church with a multi-generational membership. We use our website, church app for push notifications one time a day, Facebook. Most of our people are comfortable with this avenue of social media, MailChimp, and our church bulletin to promote everything. How often should we be posting on Facebook? Should it be the same content as we push through our app? So I would think about your Facebook communications differently than your app communications. And here's why. Is that if someone has taken the time to find you and download your church's app, they are highly connected. Not only are they highly connected, the chances are they already have an idea of who you are, what you offer, the kind of services you have. They're just looking to stay up to date on event details, sermon recordings, videos, stuff that would be related more towards members or those highly connected people. Okay, they're willing to come towards you, to get information. Okay, and I do have to say, you mentioned one time a day for push notifications. For me personally, that seems a little excessive. I can't imagine an app sending me 7 notifications a week. Even as a highly connected person, that would seem a little excessive. I would consider looking at 2 to 3 times a week, and rather than trying to find something creative to say every day, say just what the most important thing is. And keep people up to date on that. But so if you think about your app from the standpoint of its people who are highly connected, okay, highly engaged, think about Facebook as a way to connect with the people who aren't as highly engaged. Okay, you've got to connect with them relationally first. People are on social media not to have stuff sold to them, not to just be told about events. They're on social media to connect with other people and build relationships. And so they want to learn about you first. They want to learn about your church, who you are, what you offer, how you connect. So you can talk about the same things that you're talking about in your app, but I would talk about them in very, very different ways. I would approach them completely different. I wouldn't just talk about event details. I would focus on things like, why are we putting this ministry on? Who's experienced life change? Look for testimonies. What's happening behind the scenes at your church? Are there ways to be a part and experience life change? Ministries maybe in your area that aren't even necessarily your church ministries, but that are doing amazing things that you're supporting as a church, or who you partner with that are affecting your community in positive ways. I would look for things like that that allow you to relationally share with people about your church, about what you're doing. And something you might do even is think about that e-newsletter that you have, or your maybe print newsletter that you're doing. Are there things that we can share back and forth, but share them maybe in a little bit different way that is engaging for someone who's not necessarily connected to our church, but is looking for information about ways to connect? Okay? And something that's really important when you're creating posts for Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, is to ask yourself, am I adding value with this post, or am I just adding noise to the person's life? Is it bringing clarity about the answers that our church provides and the ways that people can connect with us? Okay, so just something to be thinking about kind of as a filter to put your posts through. And I would start with Facebook with 3 to 4 posts a week. And if you can be on some sort of schedule so people learn to expect it, like Monday there's a post that maybe talks about what happened on Sunday. Maybe you've got a follow-up, you're linking to a sermon video, maybe quotes from the pastor for what happened the day before, something like that. Wednesday you do something else, Friday you do something else, that you've got some sort of set schedule so people begin to realize, okay, I'm going to see something in my feed on a specific day of the week that's from my church, so that there can be consistency, there can be follow-up. Okay, and I would begin to watch really the engagement on how people are engaging with those 3 or 4 posts each week. Look at not just the likes and the follows, because those are important, but they're not really key indicators of what's going on. You want to look at the conversations happening around your posts. What's happening surrounding your content? Are people sharing it with other people? Are they having conversations? Think about it more from a strategic standpoint of how is this affecting the lives of the people who are reading it, and are they seeing the value in it? And I then begin to keep track of the type of posts that are working really well for you. And those posts that are working, I would find ways to keep using those posts over and over, and use that information then to your advantage as you create posts going forward into the future. Use that Facebook scheduling feature or an app like Buffer or Hootsuite that will allow you to think a little further out rather than just in the minute, so you can be thinking strategically, okay, Wednesday I need a post and it's Tuesday. Rather than throwing something together at the very last moment, I'm going to put something together today that I know will add value when it goes out tomorrow. And that way you also have a little bit better tracking and analytics. If you've got a question you'd like to submit for Ask Rad Ideas, visit radideas.com/AskRadIdeas to submit your question.